Right, so I'm trying to write out a guide for Dimension 1, any percent run, so just clearing Dimension 1, 100 floors, the Dark Lord, and then, calling it. And, well, I thought I might as well just do a run. It's probably the easiest way to dictate whatever, I want to write in the actual guide. So I'll go ahead and delete this. Don't worry, I have backup. I wouldn't get rid of my 26-minute file, trust me. My goal is to have a full 10 dimensions, or warrior dimension, under 20, 26 minutes, any percent. Let's get to it. So the tutorial, very simple. It's just click, 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 whatever you can. No splits too. I am fairly rusty, I haven't done 80% in a while. I do think 26 minutes is beatable, because the way of thinking about it is my 26-minute run is full of just like lucky breaks. Like, it's not a good run. It was during testing, and it wasn't actually a proper run using the proper strategies. But I just got warped and warped and warped, that it eventually ended up as a 26-minute time. So with the correct strategies and then that amount of RNG, even maybe a 20-minute run could be possible. So we'll see what we can do. There are a few things I have thought out that are a little bit more consistent to the run. And either way, just playing through things will help me write out exactly, the key steps to follow, the stuff that you can control, if you will. Yes, that was a rush. Quick Snell, wasn't it? I guess I have some muscle memory after all. This is the tutorial section. You just need to click through every prompt that shows up, the little quest gain and all the tavern stuff. Doesn't really matter. It'll guide you for the most part. Once you've done it a few times, it becomes, natural, if you will. There's not really much to go off of here. Just finish the tutorial, if you will. So I think it's about 3 runs, right? So that's the first one. This will be the second one. Next one, we have to upgrade everything and do a third run, and then we get the carpenter, and then we're free to actually make some of our own decisions. So if you do want to min-max, you got to turn auto off right when you hit 3 HP, and you go to swing. It's right there. Fade black. Click. I wasn't quick enough. And exit. You can't beat either of those entities, and you just waste time. Cool. Turn the quests. Fix up the tavern. 1, 2. Then the big mystery is still the upgrades. I'm just going to grab the stool 2. I think that is the better guarantee for 3. I've never not had 3 either way, grabbing an extra upgrade there, plus leaving a quest you can turn in later. That's really the only thing left to figure out for any percent, is how the stool and the tables factor into people showing up. Okay, and then here, this is a really important step. You have to beat the spiders. You have to beat the spiders and 1 skeleton. If you get web-balled, you have to restart, because you need this exact amount of gold, 33. I'll show you why once we get a few more tavern upgrades. So, we got the carpenter, build the little workshop, the mailbox, grab the gold, turn the 2 quests. You want 3, preferably you don't want carpenters, so I'm not going to take them. And here we can upgrade 30, 20, go in. You want to go to level 5, and this first segment you want to farm 4 wooden swords. With 4 wooden swords you can easily go to 20, and there's no point going to 10 because you don't have the wizard unlocked, so there's no point actually clearing it, wasting time on the boss animation, for a chance at chest gold. This is the consistent strategy, if you will. If you beat that guy, you get an extra sword, you've got 30 gold. Now, we're looking for... well, 4's nice, but ideally we'd want 3 Soul Junkies. Okay, so we can upgrade again, 30, that's what we wanted. 2 sodas, we're at 2 wooden swords. Clear to 5 again, get our 3rd one. Easy peasy. Now we have 10 gold to hire 1 carpenter. So ideally we're looking for a 4 enemy tavern. This is perfect, 5, but we're only going to take 4. So Junkie, So Junkie, So Junkie, they've got 3 wooden swords. And there's our 4th one, carpenter. You want the carpenter in first because he does less damage than the So Junkies. And now, with the right luck, you can go to 20. If you've got healing stones as drops, you can easily go to 20. Otherwise, you're just going to 10, you want 100 gold to build the blacksmith, and then you want to sell all the resources. Now, personally, I think that nailed it is a waste of time. It does 6 damage, whereas we hit for 3, so if the animation is twice the speed, it'll be fine. But I believe it's 3 or 4 times that of a default attack, so I don't think you want to use Nailed It. And Nailed It also can't do back attacks, so if you have Carpenters on this side, you definitely don't want to use Nailed It. You just want to strike. We've got a Heal Stone, that's great. A bit late though. We're looking for some good RNG. I'm also going to do everything manually to the 20, because we can pick off certain enemies with some strategic hits. This is not strategic, so you could either go for the 3 enemies, or the Slug and the Spider. I go for the Slug and the Spider, because both of them can slow down, but we are taking more damage. On this guy, hits, we'll take some more damage. Okay, we should start seeing enemies we want to deal with. So, one attack, back attack, done. So they have 10 HP exactly. So as long as you can figure out 10 using math, you got it. So this guy does 4, perfect. So between him and him, that's 10. Slug is done. You always want to prioritize the Slug first. You can also use Nailed It plus one of the So Junkies, which I probably should be doing. But I'm trying to save the mana, because that is also 10 damage to wipe out these guys. I will probably do it on 19 here, so for instance, Nailed It, plus one hit, plus a back attack, we're down to 2 enemies. No one's wiped, that's great to see. So we've got a back attack here, so we should be able to do that. We should take 1 more hit. Fortunately, Carpenter goes. We might still be able to do the boss as long as we get the right RNG on attacks. Chomp is not, but the 2 back attacks are actually really good. Deadly Glare is fine. Now we want the Gorgon to re-attack the stone person. So we lost. They re-attack the stone person, it does half damage, which means we get an extra turn. And we could have maybe done the Gorgon. It's not horrible, because we do have gold and we do have stuff to sell, which is really important. Okay, so talk to you. Can't build the Wizard's Tower, but what we can do is build the Blacksmith. Don't worry about that, we want to sell a bunch of stuff. So we sell the bottles, we want to sell the stools, and then we also want to sell our resources. You can liquidate, granted I don't know if that's quicker to set up. Now we'll just do this. You want to keep the wood because you want to make iron swords in a little bit. Turn the quest. We're going to hire... We could push again to 20 for the extra gold, and that might be quicker. Yes, I'm not too sure. If we'd got the boss done, I would enter, reset, and try to go for the Wizard's Tower. We want 2 iron swords overall, so we need 2 wood, 4 iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have enough gold. We can sell nothing. That's fine. We'll make them on the next run anyway. Ordering doesn't matter if you have a full party, at least this early on. You've got more than enough damage to deal with all the enemies. We do want to clear 20, that way once we build the Wizard's Tower we can actually warp. Now it's fine as well, because we've got more than enough mana. So, you want to take any portal. You're looking for warps, but everything is still quicker than actually fighting enemies. And any of the bad effects, so the poison or the burn, will never do enough damage to actually amount to anything, you know, drastic. Oh, not quite enough damage. Should have used our high damage on the ogre guy. Okay, so spread out the damage. This guy takes 5, which is a bit annoying, because no one can hit 5 unless they were in the back. I should have maybe reorganized. Oh, we didn't actually have enough damage. I keep forgetting this guy doesn't have a weapon. And they're not doing 6. So positioning does kind of matter. I would have been far better putting the So Junkies in the back. Always target the slugs first, because they speed down, and speed down is a run killer. This one is a bit of a mess. We're actually going to use Nailed It. just to be a little bit quicker. And then the boss should be a cakewalk again. Now to save time, I could try to go to 30. If I had positioned correctly, I'd probably try to go to 30. That's fine, we'll build the width tower. We can grab a iron sword, if not both. With the stuff we can sell, hopefully. Armor's not too important, 1 HP is nothing, same with the stool. Oh, we got the gold anyway, so that really helps us. This feels so different being able to turn all the quests. You can't do that in the full dimensions run, you really need to save them. Okay, Wizard's Tower, perfect. Also, it looks like this is the right amount of stools and tables. So I'm gonna look into that. Okay, turn the 2 quests. Craft. 1, 2. In fact, we can make the 3rd one if we buy another wood. We'll do that. We can go ahead and sell. We only need 3 wooden swords. We don't need the stool. We don't need the armor. And we don't need any of this. This is a bit slow, but you really just want to get to 1,000 gold for the next step. So selling everything, I think it's fine. Heal stones you do want to hold on to. Okay, so the carpenters need the healing stones, so junkies need the swords. As you can see, we're sort of torn, so I guess it doesn't really matter who you hire. You could turn auto equip off, but that's probably slower overall than doing this. Also, our upgrades 4 and 1, and we're consistently getting 5 to 6, so something to that. We'll leave it as is. We won't invest gold in it then. Take any portal. Again, poison doesn't matter. It's not a huge amount of damage to really cause any issues. I should have also spread out damage. I think I can do this quicker, manually. Oh, so not on this lady. Although healing, you do want to leave it on auto, because healing just really helps. That the computer dictates it, so you don't mess anything up. It's not too slow, it's fine. I probably still should have grabbed heaven upgrades, because we want 6 going forward. As long as no one gangs up on anyone, we should be fine for the boss. So on this boss, you do want to use nailed it. Now you just want to push as much damage as possible. In fact, I'm not going to worry about healing, because we're most likely exiting, we won't go to 40. It's the most amount of damage we can possibly do. And we should be able to do this maybe in 2 rounds, given the fact that all the Iron Sword people survived. Yep, perfect. For most of the run, you seem to have more damage than necessary. But it's still a bit sketchy because you can't see HP. So there's always a little bit of worry. Okay, and we got a mace, that's good. It's a decent amount of damage, so we only got 4, which is a bit annoying. Crafting-wise, we're not actually going to do anything, I believe. No, we're just going to hire. In fact, you know what, I'm going to... What am I going to do? Neither. I'm just going to enter and exit, hoping to look for 5 or 6. And that way we should be able to do the next boss. Easy too. It's not enough. It might be worth grabbing the 50 gold to have an upgrade. Yeah, and due to rounding, as it's been pointed out, I don't know if it makes a big issue. This is a decent party though. Do that, make sure to swap the weapons around. Everyone is nice and strong. You can get the mace, you can get the sword, you guys can swap. So we should be able to do the next boss easy peasy too. Ambush is lovely, especially if it's the lower 2 enemies. 37. No, that was a 2 enemy room anyway. So it's not actually a time save. Actually, it's a time loss because we don't get the back attack. Should have forced them to attack this guy. They could have cleared it. Not too much of a big deal. Okay, so again, boss, don't bother with healing. You just want to output as much damage as possible. This guy can clear 3 people at once. He has a swipe and poison. We get 1 more hit on this guy and 2 more back attacks, which is actually great. So we're looking for the single attack. No, never mind, we got it. We got it without crits too. Always trust that we've got damage. I wish we could just turn on enemy sight. Okay, when we turn the quest, we should be able to unlock the mystics. Come on, move. 100 gold. Granted, we still need stuff to hire. So you probably want to liquidate resources again. Only 36 gold. Never mind. 1, 3, 4, so oops. That was close. Can sell one of them. We'll keep the armor and stuff. So we'll still grab the mystics. They're important. Grab 2 soul junkies. We'll go to 1. We'll get 100 gold. Which should be level 5. And that way we can hire 2 mystics. Hopefully they show up. And still have enough gold to warp. Possibly. Sell an iron sword. Sell a wooden sword, sorry. For 6 gold, plus the 666, so it should be fine. We only got 1 mystic, which is a bit annoying, but it's fine, we can make do with 1, I believe. The first boss is not hard at all. We need 40 gold. Which we have, because I'm only hiring 1 mystic. Do that. Mystic should go last, I believe. And should not have the sword, in fact. We can have the mace. Alright, fingers crossed I've done the mental math correctly. So we hit. I'm going to cast just to be safe. I should be able to hit 3 times, or twice with a crit cast. It might even be 1 hit, 1 cast. No. Yeah, so hit twice, cast. So if we had 1 more person, we'd be in a little bit of a better position. So 22 plus 21, this guy's cleared. Which means we do have 1 person to heal, which is nice. In fact, you could also get away with just defending. Mystic needs to survive. So heal. Even if we just stockpile enough gold, I'm happy to reset. And then look for more mystics. But preferably you'd want to get 50 done. You kinda need healing. Be enough damage. I don't know if 18's enough damage, especially on a pig. Oh, it is. Good. The carrots are speedy things, so all the vegetable people have to go first. They get a second round. I believe they can double hit. Is no good. We also do want to heal up. Probably want to heal up everyone going into the 4 enemy room. Yeah. Blueberry Man can go. Ooh, that was close. Definitely want to clear someone. So as long as they all spread out their damage, we should be fine. That's a bit sad. So... oh, that was the wrong person hit. Fine. Boss shouldn't be too tricky. I believe he has 60 HP. So, no, we can't get it. A little bit of setback, but enough gold to hire mystics. So I should just quit out once I got, say, 200 gold. Because right now we just want, if we find 2 mystics, 40 to 60 is easy. That is, if we can find. Definitely want to upgrade the tavern more. There's one. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do the 50 gold. We'll see if we get less people now. There we go. 3 mystics, that's enough to finish off the boss. So you don't really need to hire anyone else, but they don't cost a lot. So now you can just... Well, you can hit the single enemies, but on the 2 enemy rooms, we're just going to cast twice. 1, 2. Done. I'd really like to see some warps though, we haven't gotten any this run. Warp, no, heal, yeah, full mana, that's good too. Plus we skipped the 3 enemy room, which is nice, it's 2 casts, just a few seconds. And we might be able to push all the way to the pig boss. It's 3 mana a cast. We only need 2 casts in a room so I can alternate. Yeah, we should be able to get to the pig boss too. So hit the single enemies. Alternate casts so we don't run out of mana. And we'll hit the mini boss just to ensure that we've got mana for the pig boss. Oh, I was meant to hit, not defend. I'm gonna take some damage. No big deal. Unless we get ambushed, then it's a big deal. We should be able to cast on anyone now. I'll keep the rhythm. And we just want to cast on the boss. Back attack should loop into healing. No, that's fine too. We should be able to do it this round then. If they loop into heal, we can still out DPS it with casting. It's 60 health they recover, I believe, and we do 63. So we still net a positive amount. Exits! So we're out of mana. Cool, we can go ahead by the bed. And we just want full mystics. Do. Put you in first, and I'll show you why in a second. You don't actually need to craft or buy anything. That person actually needs the club, though. Yeah. Okay, so 1 hit, 2 casts should be enough. Granted, the 1 enemy rooms again you can just hit, but as you can see, so hits, cast, weird. And again, if you're running out of mana, you can stretch this all the way to 80, so you just alternate which mystics cast. So for instance, we can do 1 cast now, hit with the 2 they've been casting, and then cast with one of the other 2. Mini boss, we can just melee, should have more than enough damage, hopefully. Yeah, but... Warp, nope. This guy, you don't have to cast again. For whatever reason, both him and the boss on level 50, so the dual wielders, if you will, have ridiculously low HP for a boss. So we should be able to go all the way to 80. Just gotta remember to defend once people start getting low. I need to save mana this time for the boss, otherwise we won't be able to clear it. And mini boss should be able to hit. No, not quite, and we lost a Mystic. Still, it's not a problem. Again, we only need 2 casts and a hit. So, on 79, everyone will have to cast. That's the only difference that makes. And the boss is a little bit sketch. If they AoE, we're in trouble. But it's fine, this is, you know, practice. Okay, so defend, which we can't do, so you don't think he can't defend. We're just casting on everyone, so it should be 3 casts to clear, since we can't hit 4 times and then cast twice. We did hit once, which is a bit annoying. You want all the death animations to line up. The casting is the highest damage, even greater than the back attack, so we want to just full cast for 21, 42, 63, 84, plus 6, 90 damage, which isn't quite enough. And he AoEs, so it does 11, should still be fine with 2 casts. Right, one's enough, yeah. So we had the other person, we'd be fine too. Okay, quit out, reset our party. We should be able to go all the way to the Dark Lord using some better strategies. Well, if we lose anyone to the boss on 90, we'd probably want to reset. As in leave and come back. Not that it matters. You can turn in all the quests. The goal just helps with refreshing the tavern. It is a bit slow though. Okay, 80. Seems this amount of tavern upgrades works well. Again, single target and just hit. Okay, Snail takes 1 hit. This other person takes 3 casts, I mean. So now they should die on the same frame. Okay, Snail, 3 casts. The people die in 3 casts. The other people... I don't know how to explain. I'll write them all out in the guide. Which enemies need 1 hit, which enemies can just be dealt with casts. So for instance, these 2 need to be hit. Ooh, we lost someone. A little bit annoying. Instead of 3 casts as long as we hit twice. So in some rooms we might just have to cast 4 times. Okay, this mini-boss confuses, so it's deserving of just casts. And we're definitely quitting out after the boss. And resetting the Mystic group. 1 hit, 3 casts. Bigs both need hits, or I could have just casted 4 times. But I think 2 hits is still quicker than casting. Everyone needs to be hit. I can't hit 3 times, still cast 3 times, so we're doing 4 casts. This person is the odd one out, which is unfortunate. They will die after 3 casts, and their death animation will play. We have to wait for this to clear. It's only, you know, like half a second or something, but it's still slower. Okay, and then just cast on the boss like usual. Mystics are really just the MVP. Should take 2 rounds. We'll probably lose another person. Okay, exit, come back, and then we can do the Dark Lord, nice and easy. Perfect. They're different enemies, but still the same idea. So this little Cupid person, they require a hit and then 3 casts. And then the Skull Knights do, the Cauldrons don't. Who else appears 90 to 100? We'll see. Warp, no, we still skip someone though. A room, a fight. Turtle needs a hit, everyone here needs a hit. But we do have 6, so I can hit and then cast, which should still be quicker. The crits might have been an issue though. I don't think it's enough damage though. This guy doesn't have any bad abilities, so I'm fine to just hit. I might be able to do it or no. That's probably not a risk worth taking. Everyone here requires cast, but again, only 3 enemies. Only the Skull Knight needs to be hit. Only the Skull Knight again. And then the Dark Lord's easy too. You just cast spam and you'll beat him before he can beat you. Thank you. I was the right person to finish off because they were weakest. If you Shadow Slicer, they'd lose anyway, so better take them out with the first hit there. I believe he has 250 HP, so this is 100 in the first round. It'll probably take 3 to 4 rounds to clear him. Shadow Slicer is perfect, no one actually loses. It does 9 damage, I believe. It's also weak because that's less than the boss on 80, who does 11 with their AoE. It is very annoying though because it has a super slow animation. Okay, second last round probably. We did 100 twice and then this is 80. This actually might be the last round. I can't remember if it's 250 or 300 HP. Okay, this should be the last round then. There we go, perfect. It's 300 HP for reference. Cool, and our time is 34 minutes. Not bad for a first run back. But I do want to just try some stuff out. The early game is the most RNG. So I want to see if we can do till the 20 segment a little bit better. There you go, that was a bit more frame perfect. Let's see if we can do the quests. So if I exit, spam click there, perfect. There we go, that's a little bit quicker. Granted, this isn't what we're testing. No. Again, need to do the spiders, don't web ball. So we have 29 gold here. This is the issue. I'll show you why. So take the gold, talk to you, do this, grab that gold, quest, upgrade, 30, 20, we have 20, and then after this run, I don't think we'll have 30 to upgrade the next tavern upgrade. Oh no, we have exactly 30. Come on. So you need to do exactly 1 spider. Okay, that's worth noting. Means you can quit out after the first one. Because now I can grab this other upgrade. And we also want to get that upgrade, I've decided. We'll grab our 3 Soul Junkies. You don't want to go to the boss. Again, I still think just pushing to 20 in one burst is going to be quicker. So we're just aiming for 50 gold. Since we have 3 people, we can go all the way to 9. Otherwise, I would just say farm level 5 for the wooden swords. Because the boss just takes too long, and you're really just relying on the chest for the gold, which I don't think is right to do. I think having a concise way to get gold is better. Only 1, that's fine. Have we got any healing crystals yet? I don't think so. But with 1 person, we're only going to 5. We're getting another wind sword. The wind swords are really good to farm because they're guaranteed 6 gold, which will really help once we build the blacksmith and can obviously sell stuff. Plus levels on the Soul Junkie actually help too. Okay, so we should be able to get that last tavern upgrade. I think this is the correct and more consistent way to start the run. So we'll go to the spiders since we have 2 people, and we can clear each room correctly. Pull the skeleton, and then quit out. Okay, last tavern upgrades. Grab 2 more Soul Junkies. Again, we'll do exactly the same, some gold, and hopefully we can get a big party to go all the way to 20. Perfect. 30 gold means we can hire 3 carpenters. Cool, and we've got a nice big party. Hire everyone. We have a heal stone. We don't have a heal stone, which is slightly sad. But we should be able to manually do the enemies that we can do the boss on 20. Also means you're free to use Nailed It on the boss on 10, since you don't have to conserve mana for healing. I might as well just do another run, thinking about it. So I'll probably end up splitting this into 2. Well, actually I should say I probably have already split this into 2. The guide and then this testing. Warp. No, it's fine. Poison again. It really doesn't matter. Ooh, I do want to do this manually though. So, Nailed It, plus 1 attack should clear the slug, right? And then it takes 2 attack to clear a yellow mouse, yellow rat, and 1 attack to clear them. You know what, the poison might actually be an issue now, if we don't have healing. No, it ran out, cool. So, Nailed It, hits, and hit. Cool, and we survived. 20 room should be fine. I'm going to use Nailed It, just in case. I don't know how much HP exactly the ogres have, which I should probably learn, so that I can clear perfectly. The slugs are the things I really worry about. Go on, hit this guy. We'd still be able to do what we need to do. We can get rid of 2 slugs and potentially do the boss. We can't get rid of 2 slugs. It's annoying. Well, with the crit we could have. Okay, that's a correct start, but again, we've come up short against the boss. Which means it was a waste of time. We've only done 100 gold to get the blacksmith. Still, the tavern upgrades, I think, are the correct choice. Yeah, so at this point, you just quit. And in which case, I'm not actually gonna do this twice. Like, do 2 episodes, I should say. This is all gonna be the same video. Okay, so 5 and 1 definitely seem to be the correct upgrade choices. Cool, now I have the fun job of writing everything out, and writing the points at which you quit. Yeah. Also don't have a compendium. Not compendium, a bestiary. Do I? Can I see everyone? No, I can't see everyone. It's a bit annoying. Because I'd like to write out all the names and the amount of hits they take. Granted, I can just go to the main save. Ooh, wherever it is, there. And use this one. Not bestiary. Drone room. There we go. So yeah, does it say? Not the bosses. Not the... Where are they? No, they're 18, 11. It doesn't quite show. So for instance, a cauldron has less than 63 HP. A corrupt hero has more than 63 HP. Scaling. I wish this updated correctly. Or you could type in the floor number, maybe, and it showed the correct scaled number. Oh well, we'll leave it there. I'm gonna get writing down.